Welcome to the monthly mini. I'm Sarah Lascano, and I'm a quantum biofield therapist at Raisin Energy, where I help people recover their health and reclaim their lives. We're going to take just 5 minutes to balance your body and your mind in this month's mini. So let's jump in. One of the biggest misconceptions I find in healing the body is the tendency to look outside of ourselves. And in our 3D medical scientific view of the world, that makes sense. We think we've been trained and taught that something must change in our external world in order to heal us. We must need a medicine. We need a change in diet. We need something in our external world to shift what we are experiencing in our body, whether it's pain, whether it's bowel digestive problems, whether it's cancer, whether it's something anxiety or less tangible. The misconception comes when we don't consider the quantum nature of the universe, okay? We are creating, quantum physics is proving this, our entire experience. And that includes the health of our mind and body. So what I want to introduce to you today is this quantum idea that we must look inside of ourselves to start creating the change that we want, to be the catalyst, okay? The catalyst to create that opened up next step in our external world that will then move us forward. But we have to address the internal as the catalyst, otherwise we will stay stuck. Okay, nothing will work the way we want it to. So if you are frustrated with your progress on your health front or even anything else, even relationships, finances, any other aspect of your life, I'm going to invite you to look inside yourself and ask yourself, what do I need to see? What do I need to know about? What do I need to change in the way that I am moving through each and every day in order to start seeing the results that I want to see? In order to start creating and opening to the results that I want to see. This is the quantum nature of the universe. We need to change our day-to-day perspectives in order to step into that. This is a very simple question you can ask yourself right before you're going to bed, right when you wake up, even if you're awake in the middle of the night. If you have a quiet moment where you can just ask yourself, what do I need to bring to my awareness and make a shift in the way I'm moving through my life in order to open up to something new, a new result that I haven't been able to achieve. And that would be movement on your health, movement on your relationships, movement in your finances or your professional life, whatever it is. Okay. Now, what I want to do for you today is to really open this up energetically. We want to give energy to remove the blockages that have been keeping this perspective from your awareness, because we do get stuck in our physical body. We're here living a physical life, right? We are physical beings. And we have been trained, our mind has been trained to not look within, but to look outside of ourselves. What is the right therapy? What is the right supplement? What is the right diet? What is the right action that will get me what I want? Those are important. I'm not saying they don't have a place, but the first step has to be, what do I need to shift in my perspective, in how I am viewing and moving through life in order to open to the perfect next step coming to me? And with ease and flow, these things can come in. It doesn't need to be a difficult struggle. It doesn't need to be endless hours of researching. It doesn't need to be you getting smart enough to figure it out for yourself. The solutions can actually show up easily if we open to them. All right, so we call this resistance. We call this energy that is resisting higher vibration solutions, ease and flow from coming in. So we want to hold this idea of resistance. Some of the threads of energy that many of us hold in this, that block us in this way, are feeling that life and the journey has to be hard, that there has to be struggle in order to get the prize, to feel good, that we're not worthy of feeling good, that other people's needs come first. These are some of the most fundamental blocks deep down in the subconscious mind, not our conscious mind typically, but in the subconscious mind, that block our progress. So we're just going to give your system energy to shift these out of the way today. Okay? So opening, releasing, and really allowing movement. And again, I'm going to leave you with that thought. What is something I need to see, hear, know, understand, change in order to shift into the results that I want? All right, I invite you to think about that question and see what comes up for you. All right, that concludes our time today. If you want to go further, if you want to have a call to talk about this, if you're intrigued and don't understand, drop me a note through my website, schedule a consultation call, let's chat. All right, and I will see you next month.